Hey everyone, Marco here, and I'm going to talk to you about some of this week's new comics, some good books, and also some really sick covers. So we're going to go ahead and kick into it, starting off with King in Black number 3. So finally we see Thor has arrived, and if you see here, it is the new Thor costume and everything. A pretty sick cover, pretty cool. I'm a big Thor fan, I've been reading that new Thor series. I'm a little confused because for the past two issues of King in Black, they've been like, "Oh, where's Thor? We need Thor," and now Thor's here. And I thought he wasn't showing up because if you're also reading the ongoing Thor series, also written by Donny Cates, Thor's got some things going on. So I am a little confused on how he's here. It could be a different point in the timeline. Maybe this is in the future. Maybe this is in the past compared to Thor. I don't know. Not really sure, but regardless, Thor's here, and it was a really cool book. Really enjoyed this one. Got to see Thor fight Null. There's also some other cool moments in the book, but I would definitely recommend this one. Now, obviously, this is King in Black 3. We're not done, so obviously Thor didn't beat Null. But Thor puts up a good fight. I'm going to just go ahead and say that. Thor puts up a good fight. There's also a couple other cool appearances. If you've been reading all the tie-ins, there's one. I don't want to say which one. I guess it's kind of a spoiler, but there's a tie-in that leads into this. So there's a cool appearance from that, and the very last page has a really cool appearance that I wasn't expecting. And so the next issue should be really cool too because of that. But lots of good stuff going on here. We get a little bit more into with Dylan as well. Obviously, in the last issue, Eddie Brock died, so Dylan's not too happy about that. So he's got to go, get some revenge. So cool book. I'm going to show you a few other covers I picked up for it. Got to pick up the tattoo variant, which at first look at this one, I wasn't as impressed. I've been really liking the tattoo variants for the first and the second one. And this one, at first glance, I was like, eh. But, I mean, it is Mjolnir flying off the screen into the center here. Got a lot of cool little Venom bits and pieces going on. And so this one kind of grew on me, actually. It's a pretty cool cover. I really like the tattoo. Whoever decided to do that had a cool idea. And then we got the Xenomorph cover, which is sick. I've been collecting all the Xenomorph covers. They look absolutely fantastic. We got the Necro Sword, or Necro Blade, I think that's what it's called. Is it Necro Sword or Necro Blade? I can't remember. But, going up against this Xenomorph, which, realistically, Null would completely annihilate a bunch of Xenomorphs. That'd be kind of interesting. What's a more deadly infestation? A Xenomorph, infestation or the Null infestation? And then the last one I got is the spoiler variant. So if you don't want any spoilers, you might want to avert your eyes for just a minute because this is the spoiler variant. But a very, very cool cover. So obviously this happens in the book. It is what it is. I don't want to say in case you're looking away at the moment, but a very, very well drawn cover. And I had to get it. I just had to, even though my boy's there not doing so well. Okay, spoilers gone. But we're moving into this week's only King in Black tie-in. If you go in, on the... that should be fine. On the back of here somewhere. So yeah, they have the list of like the reading order and like when different King in Black tie-ins and everything is supposed to come out. According to this, Daredevil 26 was supposed to come out this week, but I assume all the COVID stuff, or it might have just been, whatever. For whatever reason, this list hasn't been accurate anyway since like the second week of King in Black being out anyway. So I don't know if that's supposed to come out to like next week or what. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the only King in Black tie-in we got this week, which was Black Cat. Black Cat number 2. The first one was a good read. I really enjoyed it. It's kind of a different take. I mean, Black Cat you wouldn't think would really be able to do that much against Null that's out here fighting, Sentry and Celestials and Thor and everything. But she's got a few tricks up her sleeve. And as you can see here, she's got a little anti-venom suit that she gets in here. So, I mean, it's kind of a spoiler, I guess, but it's on the cover, so It is what it is. Very cool little book. In the last issue, she saw Doctor Strange get kind of eaten up by some symbiotes, so she's on a mission to save Doctor Strange. Um, has some cool little fun appearances of lesser known characters and a few little special treats in there for people that like little Easter eggs and references and whatnot. And then of course we also have the Xenomorph cover for Black Cat #2 as well. Pretty sick cover. Like I said, my brother, which you can't see them again because they're in that corner over there, literally right off screen. But there's a shelf. It's just full of xenomorphs and xenomorphs and predators. I mean, my brother's a bigger fan than I am. I really like him. Don't get me wrong, but he's like a super fan. I got him a life-size face hugger for Christmas. But regardless, getting all the Xenomorph covers because they are super rad. And I'm actually super excited for the new Alien book that's coming out sometime soon. I forget when. Moving on to Iron Fist Heart of the Dragon #1. Pretty cool book, pretty cool cover. As soon as I saw this cover, I'm an Iron Fist fan anyway, and so I was like, I'll have to check this one out. I'm very glad that I did. So it's a tiny bit of a spoiler, but I'm just gonna throw this out here anyway. Close your ears if you don't want to hear it, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. But he's fighting zombies in this book. All right, Iron Fist fighting zombies. You get a little very obvious special guest, and yeah, it's just a fun little book. It sets up. There was a cool villain he got to fight. There was a couple villains he got to fight, but one of my personal favorite villains he got to fight in this book. So I was really happy to see that. And then we got a few other covers for this book as well. Or two, yeah, just two. So this is the cover B. Pretty sick. Very sleek design here. Just nice and simplistic, but it has everything you love about Iron Fist kind of encapsulated there. And then we got, of course, the Xenomorph cover. Look at him just throwing 1,000 punches. And this Xenomorph kind of has this like, what? Like totally unprepared expression on his face. So super enjoy that one. Very cool cover. And then that's all the books that I actually read this week. Not a ton that came out that were ones that I picked up to read. Picked up just a couple more for Xenomorph covers. Here we got Avengers. I don't even know what number this is. Avengers 41. Got him facing off against a Black Panther. And it's pretty sick. A pretty dynamic pose. It looks like, I don't know if they're jumping at each other or like falling through the sky while fighting. I like to think they're falling through the sky. I think that could be really cool. And like meantime, like Black Panther's just going there, digging into him with his vibranium claws. Cool image to see. I kind of really hope we get a little. It doesn't have to be canon, just a little crossover comic mini series or one shot or something, where we get to see the Avengers or somebody fight xenomorphs and everything. That would be sick. Marvel has the rights now. They could do it. They could do it if they so choose to. And the last cover we got here is XForce Xenomorph cover. Colossus there about to smash one into another one. Which actually, you know what? I've been so busy today, I didn't even really take a good look at this. But this is a really fun cover. Oh, Wolverine's about to stab that one. Yeah, see, I didn't really pay attention to it. Let me soak this in. Got lots. Oh, there's some more going on in the background. Got oh yeah, they got the one being zapped by Cyclops there. This is a fun cover. Got another one up here with Nightcrawler. I guess teleported it. I like this, and I like to think this one right here is about to get stabbed by Wolverine, and then right as it gets stabbed, it's gonna get smashed by this other one by Colossus. I like this one quite a lot. Well, that's it though. That's all that I picked up. Decent little stack of books. So if you're going out tomorrow to your local comic shop, if you're here in Louisville, Kentucky, please check out Pop's Comics. We definitely have more King in Black for you to read. We have more Black Cat. you can come pick up. And what was the other one I read? Oh yeah, Iron Fist. We have some more Iron Fist. Lots of cool covers this week. And, you know, granted, there's also lots of books that I didn't read. I can't read everything. And I don't have space to collect everything. So those are the ones that I picked up. If you're reading something cool this week, please let me know in the comments down below. And I'm going to start doing this every week. Every Tuesday night, these videos will be coming out with what I happen to pick up. And we can talk comics. Let me know what you're reading. Let me know if I should be reading something else. I like to get suggestions from other people because I miss things. I don't pay attention to everything. So, you know, stuff will slip under my radar, and then sometimes it's going to be slapped around and say, Marco, why aren't you reading this? It's a really good book. You need to be reading it. And then if you're not reading things that I'm not reading, and then I got to slap you around, and then we'll be reading everything, and we'll know everything's awesome. But that's it for today. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.